All right, we're back. It's the season finale of This Week in Survivor History, taking on the Titans of the new era. And very excited to have somebody here back with us who I just saw in Chicago. Claire Rafson. Claire, how are you?
I'm good. I'm so glad you brought me back after that old top hat debacle.
Yes, you were the star of the viral video that we made. Brandon Donlin had asked. He texted me and Lavina, who does a ton of our social media stuff, and said, "Hey, I got an idea for a game." And so I'm going to put words in a bowl. And I want people to say the word. This sounds great, but I didn't know who was doing it or what the words were. And then Lavina put it all together, and you were the star.
What can I say?
All right, and let me welcome in here also the star of This Week in Survivor History. Here he is. It's Jordan Kalish. Jordan.
Yes, a little bittersweet that it's the last Twish. It's going to be a long time, a long summer until we meet again. But it's also sad that I wasn't able to be in Chicago and participate in the Verb Bowl Rebus.
Yes. Okay.
It was a fishbowl of words. Get it?
Yes. Very well done. Claire,
Thought of that on
I
the
understand
spot.
It was birthday week for you here.
It is, yeah.
I mean, it's technically Claire's birthday today. We're recording this on Wednesday. It's Claire's birthday today, but when you hear this on Thursday, Claire's birthday will be over.
Oh, I'll be so old news.
No, never.
Yes, it is birthday day. Thank you.
Yes.
Yes. Happy birthday. Thank you.
Do you have a birthday wish, Claire?
I wish to beat you today.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see if your birthday wish comes true.
Actually, I do have one birthday wish.
Yes.
I have a friend here who really likes the podcast. Can you play?
For real?
Yeah, he's right here. Can you play? Come here. Michael, get in.
Yes.
Hey, Jordan.
What's going on? Michael, you like the podcast?
Love the podcast.
Wow.
Claire, super fan.
Oh.
Claire Flair?
Yeah. So he's going to play.
Wow. Okay, hold on. Now, what's the rule on this? Jordan, we have there's a very little known rule on the Twish quiz that if it's your birthday, your actual birthday as we're recording, what
you get
the hell
to bring
is this?
I don't know. I'm just making this up on the spot. I didn't know that there was going to be.
Wait, Michael, do you know a lot of trivia?
Michael, I was last night. I inviting him to this, and I got to be honest. I don't think he's going to add.
Oh, okay, all right.
I knew nothing. I knew nothing
like
about
a ringer.
No, like I was like, okay, so you're gonna be good, right? And he's like, yeah, but like I haven't seen like 20 seasons.
Oh, okay. Well, that might be a little rough, but who knows?
Our alternative was having him sit behind the screen and feed me the answers. So I think this is a more fair version.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, let's. All right. So Michael, are you? Am I gonna regret this?
No, he's like literally the nicest, sweetest baby boy in the world.
Yeah, Michael wrote the Survivor Wiki.
Yes.
No, honestly, Michael was like, it was so crazy. We can start this game soon, but Michael and I go to business school together.
Okay.
As you can tell, we're at school. And right before the school started, all these people in New York would like hang out before school and I wouldn't. But then I posted one time in a Slack, I was like, hey, like the day of, I was like, I'm having like a little Survivor watch party if anyone wants to pull up. And like a ton of people pulled up that first time. And then like, which was really fun. Michael was like led the charge. And then the next week, like 5 people came and he was one of them. And then I invited him to my boot episode and I was like, hey, like this viewing party is like at my house. And like, it's a little smaller, a little more intimate. And you guys were like, okay. And they pulled up and like had no idea that I was going to be like, what was it? Well,
yeah. Did not know it was the boot episode, the funeral. And it was the entire cast basically was there.
Yeah.
I was having a great time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Claire, I remember seeing videos. Oh, sorry.
What's your area of expertise in business school?
Well, funnily enough, it's actually podcasts.
Oh, okay. All right. Sam, set a meeting with Michael. Okay. All right.
He loves podcasts.
Yes. All right. Well, this is great to hear. Okay. So this is no matter what, I'm the winner today.
Yes, business. This was actually why he actually told me not to bring up podcasts. So
It's kind of hard. So this is almost exactly like your last appearance on RHAP when you just blurted out the top hat without trying to get it in a sort of an inconspicuous way.
I think I shoved this one in pretty well. Birthday wish.
Don't even, Jordan. Okay.
I didn't say anything. You
don't even. You had that look in your eye.
You had
that look in your eye.
You know what?
Okay?
We all know, we're all thinking the same thing right now, Rob.
All right.
And you know what else we're thinking? It is time to get to the game. And here are the rules, Claire, for this week in Survivor history. I have written 6 trivia questions about Survivor. I will give you the seasons that the 6 questions are from. You, as the guest, will get to choose your season first. I'll ask the question. If you get it right without the multiple choice, you'll get 2 points. If you want the multiple choice, I will give you the options, and it will be for 1 point. And if you're wrong, your opponent can steal.
Okay, so like I have to choose whether I know it outright or I want the multiple choice.
Yes, you'll get to hear the question first before knowing if you want.
Rob, what's your average score on this?
Like B+.
No, like, but what number?
What would you say, Jordan?
I think you're normally like I don't know. Your top score is what, 6 points. I think you're usually in like the 4 to 4 range ish, right? 4 to 5.
It's just good to know whether I should.
This season in the past, it's been higher. I feel like the Titans of the new era have been giving Rob a run for his money.
Yeah, they really have. It's been much harder than I thought. Okay, and Claire, you're playing for a charity today. What charity are you playing for?
I'm actually between a couple charities, so we'll talk offline, but I'm going to be donating to a charity dedicated to pancreatic cancer advocacy and support.
Okay. All right. And you'll let us know which one.
Yeah.
If and when you're the winner today. Okay.
When I will. I'm just debating between 2 different organizations that I love, so we'll get there.
Sounds good. Okay. All right. So Jordan, are you ready to tell us the categories, the seasons that we're playing?
Yes.
From what I understand, we're talking about the finale, say, not the final 6.
These are going to be from all finale episodes. I could have gone just with episode 12s, like I've been doing the whole time, but I feel like it's been established in the history of TWISH that the TWISH finale usually covers the finale episodes in Survivor history. So these are going to all be from finales. We have season 1 Survivor Borneo.
Okay.
We have Survivor Marquesas.
Okay.
We have Worlds Apart. We have Cambodia. And then we're going to go to the new era with 42 and 45.
All right.
So,
say them again.
Claire, we have they're in the chat, but we have Borneo, Marquesas, Worlds Apart, Cambodia, 42 and 45. Claire, as the guest, you get to choose your season first.
How many of these have you watched, Michael?
1.
What, you watched season 1 or you watched one of them?
Season 1. I've seen 4 of them, I guess.
Okay, great. We can do that.
So you didn't watch last season. You watched Claire's season, and then after Claire, yes, you boycott season 45.
Exactly. No, I'm embarrassed to say the one I haven't seen is Marquesas.
Oh,
it's a good season.
Wait, that's crazy. That's fine. I got that one. Okay, let's do 42.
Okay, Survivor 42, starting in the new era. Who found the advantage for the Final 5 immunity challenge, yet still did not win immunity that round? So this person did not win immunity, but they found the Final 5 immunity challenge advantage. And if you could always get the multiple choice. If you
okay, so that's when they did the little like puzzle, and then they had to run around and find it. So we know it can't be Jonathan because he can't read. What? Okay, let's backtrack. Who won it?
Yeah.
Okay, so the people who went to fire were Mike and Jonathan.
Mm-hmm.
The person with the necklace who is left? So then it's Romeo. Oh, Romeo won it.
Romeo's your answer?
No. I'm saying Romeo won the final 4. Wait, is this 4 or 5?
This is the Final 5 immunity challenge. It's the person who found the advantage for the challenge, but they did not win Final 5 immunity.
So who's left in Final 5? Romeo, Marianne, Lindsay.
Okay.
Wait, I'm just trying to remember what the challenge was. Are you helpful or no?
Maybe Lindsay. I don't know.
Wait, but I'm trying to remember. So Final 5, is the number that is somebody went home before. So I'm trying to remember how this works. Okay, so you go. It's been a long day. Okay, 1 minute. Let me go backwards. So the final four is a fire making challenge. That
They say it's been a long day, but you're on the West Coast, right? So by my clock, it's about what? It's about 10:20 a.m.
Yeah, Claire's been up since 5 a.m.
I never slept. But so, okay, final four, it's a motion. Romeo wins, commanding win. He sends Jonathan in with whatever. So then Lindsay went home in final five, which makes me think she lost immunity and probably won the advantage.
So you're going with Lindsay?
Yeah, let's do Lindsay.
Lindsay, it took a while, but you got there. Lindsay is correct.
Okay.
Did find the advantage.
She reasoned it out.
Lost the challenge to Mike Turner, and she did get voted out there. So Claire, 2 points.
What was the advantage again?
The advantage was was it knots? Was it like she had to like I don't remember exactly what the advantage was. I think it was something with knots where she like had to untie fewer knots.
Yeah,
I
but
think
that
was season.
I just remember Lindsay. It was really Lindsay versus herself. Like it felt like I feel like they had that. And Marianne was like fucking around and saying like, I think it was like Marianne knew the puzzle, but just kept saying random like words and letters and was just like pretending she couldn't figure it out. I love that.
To mess with them.
Yeah.
Classic Marianne.
Okay. All right.
Rob,
well done.
Yeah, good job. You got there, Claire. And I was a little bit worried that you were talking about the final four, and I was like,
I heard four, and then so I was like totally going on the wrong way, and I was like, wait, did somebody get an extra ball? And then I just remember either way.
Okay, I'm gonna go to Borneo.
Rob is going all the way back to Borneo. This is
Survivor Borneo finale.
Rob's era of Survivor. Juror Jenna Lewis asked Richard and Kelly which players they put in the final two instead of themselves. Richard answered Rudy and Greg. Kelly took a different approach and picked 2 non-jurors. One was merge boot Gretchen Cordy. Which pre-merge contestant did she pick?
Boy. This is a very hard question.
This is not an easy question.
Yeah.
It's also 24 years ago.
Yeah. I feel like how come I always get like a very it's almost like
I'm not
once this entire season has there been the guest got a very hard question.
I am not writing 2 sets of questions if that's what you're implying.
You could go to multiple choice.
Because the guests usually pick the new era questions and usually go all the way back.
So Kelly Wigglesworth said 2 people that she would
people. And one was
more deserving to her than her.
One was Gretchen. This is a pre-merge player.
Well, there's only so many pre-merge players, so it doesn't really make a ton of sense to take. I'm gonna go. I don't know. I'm gonna say that she said. I'm really.
You're really not gonna just multiple choice it. Who are you between? Let's talk it out.
No, I don't want to say because I think that if I get it wrong, you get a chance to steal it. So I'm gonna say that she said.
Sonia Christopher, the late great Sonia Christopher, who passed away recently, is the correct answer. That is the second person.
I was between Sonia or Dirk, and I really was very close to going with Dirk.
Dirk was on the multiple choice, so I had the 3 Toggies that Kelly knew, and then I had BB Anderson in there as well on the multiple choice, so she wouldn't.
I didn't think it was Stacey Stillman.
It was not. I don't think they would have put that in the edit if it was Stacey Stillman. So we are tied 2-2. Tough question, but you got it.
Oh my God,
Claire! We now have Marquesas, Worlds Apart, Cambodia, and 45.
We'll do 45. Let's do new era.
All right, we're staying in the new era for Claire.
I should not have invited Michael. Now it looks like my win is going to be lessened, and this guy's doing shit.
He said the right answer. You didn't. He said probably Lindsay, and then you like, what do you know?
All right,
so we're gorgeous though, yeah.
Not my place to say. I'm not allowed to talk about people's appearance.
Yeah, the first lady of podcasting would not appreciate that. But let's go to 45. Who was the only player who did not have their name written down at the final 5 tribal council? There was only one player who did not have their name written down at the final 5 tribal council in Survivor 45.
We're gonna have to go backwards again. Or do you know? Okay, so let's go back. Who lost in fire? Okay. Do you know? Oh, you didn't watch. Fuck. Okay, give me 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes.
5 minutes. I might have to set a timer.
No. Just give me a second. I'll do this. Okay. D. Austin. Who's the final 3? D. Austin. Oh, D. Austin, Jake. Okay.
Okay.
That's final 3. Fire was.
I love watching Claire's mind work. I feel like she's going to get there.
I will get there. So then fire was Katura and Jake, and Katura went home. Julie went home final 5 then. So Julie got written down. Duh. Oh, this was crazy. Okay, yes. Okay, so now we're down to there's 4 people that it could be. Amazing. Okay. Let's go through this. It just feels like, was anyone voting for Austin? You don't watch. Fuck. Okay.
I don't remember.
Okay. It feels like this to me. Here's what I'm thinking. Okay. So wait, that was when Julie went home. Final 5. Okay. Julie went home. That was when, bro, I actually don't think I watched this part of it. Okay. And between, it's D, Austin, Jake, Katura. I feel like
Julie went
Go with the multiple choice.
He didn't.
we're not.
Vote.
I'm not going multiple choice.
D didn't vote for Julie.
Did she not?
I would assume not.
Okay, so who voted for who? Okay, I just feel like my thought process is that
Jake probably caught a straight vote.
yeah, Jake definitely and I feel like Jake and Katura could have voted for themselves. Like I don't know, and then I feel like it's D or Austin. You know what I mean?
That's what it feels like.
It feels like that.
So which one are you going to go with, if any of those?
Austin?
Is that your final answer?
Sure.
All right. So I can say that Julie, as you know, was voted out. She received 2 votes.
We lost.
Katura received a vote that was negated by Jake's idol. Julie voted for Jake. Jake voted for D. Nobody voted for Austin. So Claire, you are correct. You get 2 points. Austin was the only one. It was a
he had immunity. He had the immunity necklace.
Yeah. Well, that's why it's trivia. You have to remember that to know.
Oh my god, that's such a.
If you remember who had the immunity necklace,
wait, that is the most logical thing in the world. I'm like, wait, everyone's available. Oh my god.
Yep. So yeah, that is how you could have also figured it out. Rob, you get to choose the next question.
I'll go with 31.
All right, 31. Survivor Cambodia. The Cambodia final 6 vote was so confusing that Jeff had to break it down for the audience on the live finale stage.
Mm-hmm.
There was an initial vote, a revote, and then a verbal consensus decision. Who were the only 2 members of the final 6 who did not have their names written down at this tribal?
Wait, can you re-ask the question? Sorry.
Yes. Cambodia final 6 was so confusing. There was an initial vote, a revote, and a verbal consensus decision. There were only 2 members of the final 6 who did not have their names written down at this tribal. Who were those 2 players?
Oh, okay.
So Rob gets
now written down or
so the voted at the voting booth.
This is also a much harder question.
Hard seasons.
Okay. So I guess I have to clarify this. Okay. There you go. I made up that's a hashtag for this.
Oh,
all right. So I know that. Okay. So Jeremy, Spencer, and Tasha are on one side, and then it's Kimmy and Kelly and the late great Keith Nail. Okay. And so Kimmy is part of 3 people that are voting for Jeremy. And then those other 3 are voting for Kelly. Now, Kelly and Jeremy both play their idols. Okay, their names are written down. Okay, now no votes. Okay, got to vote again. All right. So, I guess they vote for Kimmy after that. Spencer and Tasha vote for Kimmy after that. And then Spencer, I think, had the necklace. And then so Kimmy and Keith vote for Tasha. So I think then I'm going to say Spencer and Keith did not have their names written down at that tribal council.
Spencer and Keith. Rob, I can say that everything that you just said is absolutely correct, and that is the correct answer. Spencer did have immunity, and Keith would have been the one to go to the house,
Take it to the house,
if they couldn't find a consensus, but they did. So neither of them had their names written down. Everyone else did. We are tied 4-4. Some tough questions here, but we may end up going to a tiebreaker again.
Great drama.
Feels like a lot of weeks in a row. Yes. So,
Michael, are you having fun or you regret coming here?
I'm having a great time, except I haven't seen either of the remaining 2 seasons. So
okay.
My usefulness has reached its cap.
But maybe I'm getting hustled though.
You could be. This could be a giant ruse.
The Survivor trivia.
I'm getting like sweating. I need to turn on the air conditioning.
Okay, Claire is literally getting up.
Yes, and when Claire comes back,
putting on the air conditioning.
Right. Claire has returned, and Claire, it is time to pick your final season. You have either Marquesas or Worlds Apart.
Sorry, Worlds Apart is the one that Mike Holloway wins, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
That could be the question. I'm not going to
Who won the season? Wait, so it's all about Final 5 votes, yeah? Okay, fine. Oh, fuck me.
It's anything that happened in the finale episode.
Yeah, fine.
I saw Mike was taunting Australian Survivor players on Twitter yesterday, that he was like saying like, hey, like, are any of you guys good at challenges? I'm like, they actually are, Mike.
Yeah, they're like way like
they're better at challenges.
They're so much fitter.
Do not antagonize the Australians.
Also, like, okay, never mind.
Yeah, Mike was a challenge beast 16 seasons ago. Who knows?
Claire, what are you going for? Survivor 50 or Australian Survivor?
Obviously, both. I'm gonna get invited to all.
It's a bidding war.
Yeah, they're fighting over me.
Yeah,
I also got a challenge call.
Oh,
MTV and
wow.
Yeah.
What about the traders?
Unfortunately, they haven't called me. It's kind of weird.
Surprising.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So we have Marquesas or Worlds Apart.
Oh, Worlds Apart.
Worlds Apart. Oh yeah, you said that already. Okay. So Stephen Fishback, Carolyn Weiger, winners at War Michelle. These are all players who somehow receive fewer jury votes than Will Sims. Who cast Will Sims one jury vote? Who voted for Will Sims at Final Tribal Council?
Fuck. Let's do multiple choice.
Okay, we're going to multiple choice. Potentially a risky strategy because if you get it right and Rob gets his 2-pointer next, then he will win the game. But
Rob will feel like he should just save it, and like you should go pretty safe next.
Look, if you don't know it, then it's the right move.
Wait, let me pause. Okay, 1 second. Yeah. You really want me to go through the entire jury?
I mean, I want you to either say if you want to do multiple choice or not multiple choice.
Who the fuck? Okay, 1 second. Worlds Apart was.
Sam,
did we have anything after this?
Fine.
I have a class in like 12 minutes.
Multiple choice.
Okay,
and
multiple
he's the
choice.
Teacher.
I know.
You have a class, Claire.
What happens if I run down the clock?
Wow, nobody's ever tried this emergent strategy. So you are gonna run down the clock Jordan,
but it's
Jordan has to miss his class that he's teaching,
or we tie.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go.
I think there's a DQ at some point, right?
Yeah, but Claire did just request the multiple choice, so I am going to the multiple choice. We have A, Dan Foley, B, Joe Englund, C, Rodney Lavoie, or D, Sierra Dawn Thomas.
Wow, a real
ragtag bunch of misfits and
ne'er-do-wells. Read them one more time. This is a crazy season.
A, Dan Foley, B, Joe Englund, C, Rodney Lavoie, D, Sierra Dawn Thomas. Some
nightmare blunt rotation right there, Claire.
All the people who would vote for Will Sims.
It was a good pick. Okay, I
was hoping we'd get to the multiple choice of this one.
Okay,
actually.
I'm knocking out Sierra. I think she voted for Mike. Who is the other finalist? You don't know. You weren't there. Okay. You weren't there. Okay, so we've knocked out that. Joe. No, my gut is not me locking in. My gut is Rodney. Who's number one?
It was Dan Foley, Joe, Rodney, or Sierra Dawn Thomas.
Dan with the like.
Rodney knows a thing or two about number one, if you know what I mean.
That is true.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to know, Claire.
I'd love some context, but I don't know. Oh my God, is it? Okay, wait, one more time.
Yeah, Dan, Joe, Rodney, or Sierra.
It's so embarrassing if I missed this one.
No, it's not. This is valiant effort.
Okay, let's think about who is the most pissed. They were all pissed all the time. They're all so pissed.
They all hate each other.
Some of them are still pissed.
Literally, because okay, I just feel like how's
all right. I have kindergartens coming in 10 minutes. I got to set up.
Michael, help. Okay, Michael, which one resonates more, Dan or was it Rodney?
You liked Rodney originally. I say go with your gut.
Is it Rodney?
So Mike said go with your gut, and your gut was correct. It is Rodney. Rodney cast the one vote. I don't understand your process, but it works. You have a total of 5 points. So Rob, you could either win outright with a 2-pointer,
or I could lose still.
Please don't go to a tiebreaker here. That would not be good.
Oh my God.
We have Survivor the Marquesa. And here is your question.
Claire's taking me to the brink.
Yeah. Which juror did not attend the final 3 tribal council due to severe dehydration, but did return the next night for final tribal?
Okay. I believe that the person that was too ill to attend was
He knows it.
Pascal
English. If you get it right, you win the game. If you get it wrong, Claire automatically wins. The juror who did not attend the final 3 tribal council was Pascal English. Rob, a great victory, 6-5. But what
very entertaining TWISH finale,
yes,
though,
but
Claire.
I am going to say something, Claire. I am going to say something, Claire. So Pancreatic Research, my favorite teacher, I'm a teacher now. My favorite teacher that I ever had, unfortunately passed away of pancreatic cancer. And because also it's your birthday, I will be donating money to $50 to Pancreatic Research.
Match your $50.
Send me
Rob, will you match our 50?
Okay, sure. Just tell us the charity.
Okay.
Okay, I'm 150. So the charity is the big winner.
$200.
Then Michael too.
Oh wow!
Oh,
okay, and everybody in the comments, if you're watching this, donate to Pancreatic Research. We'll post the link. Pancreatic Cancer Research is going to be getting a lot of money. But what a matchup! What a matchup!
Okay, Jordan, do you have a verbal rebus for us?
I do, and it's going to be quick. It's going to be a quick verbal rebus. I'm not going to explain.
Claire, do you even know what this is?
No, go ahead.
Okay. So I'm going to say a bunch of trivia, like easier trivia questions, and you're going to have to figure out.
Buckle up. Okay.
Yeah, you're going to have to figure out what person in Survivor history these different things form. I'm not really explaining it well, but here we go. Mm-hmm. The first letter of the first Canadian to play Survivor. First letter. Just say the answer out loud. Who is it?
Aaron.
Tom Laidlaw.
So the first letter is T. Plus Survivor 46's Yellow Tribe.
Survivor 46. Survivor 46 is Yellow.
That's this
Nami?
Nami. Minus when T-Bird admitted she cast the Lex vote in her confessional, she said it was blank.
It's Nami.
It was me.
Okay.
Me. So Nami minus me. Plus, okay, here we go. Blank was the blank of Keith Nail. You have to get both blanks, and it forms a word.
Wait,
blank,
what is this game?
Blank. Okay, I should have said blank. Blank Nail was the blank of Keith Nail.
Okay. Wes Nail.
Wes Nail was the what?
Oh, the sun.
The sun. So who do we have?
Tino Wesson.
Tino Wesson is the correct answer.
Jordan, you've done it again.
Wow, another great verbal rebus, another great TWISH, and that was the finale, the last TWISH before the summer. And this is my first TWISH. I did tease this last week, I believe, that I was probably going to be an uncle the next time I was talking to you. For my nephew has been born, so very exciting news for the Kalish family, and a big week, and only a day before Claire's birthday, so they're going to have birthdays one day apart.
Wait, actually, sorry. Congratulations.
Thank you.
To make sure that we get it, like I will pick a charity, and I want to do the Lustgarten Foundation.
Okay. All right.
I've heard that.
Great job, Claire. Okay. Claire, where could people keep up with you? Of course, see pictures from your big birthday gala.
Yeah.
Michael, are you going?
I unfortunately will not be on the boat.
Oh, okay. Were you invited? Were you invited?
Yeah, I thought he had like something busy, and then he's just like working.
Survivor night.
Either way, you can keep up with me at Claire Rafson. You can keep up with Michael
on the other side. Yeah.
At Michael at
Claire Rafson.
You can find him on LinkedIn, Michael Paretsky.
Okay. I'll look him up on LinkedIn.
Honestly, should he apply for Survivor?
Sure. Send me a LinkedIn request.
We should get Michael to help all the Survivor guests on Twitch.
Okay. All right. And then Jordan, where can people keep up with you?
At Jordan Kalish, and if you're listening to this, you only have one more chance to go to the New York viewing party that I do every week for this season. But we will be back with a bang next season, and you could message me if you want the details about where the viewing party is.
Okay.
Yes, right. Claire has been on the craziest day of the viewing party.
That was insane.
That was too insane.
That was last cast. Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
All right. Can't wait to hear the story about that one day.
You will.
Okay. All right. Claire, Michael, thank you so much. Thumbs up to you. Jordan, thanks for another great season of TWISH. Trivia. I don't know if we could do this again ever, but this was a fun ride this season. We'll always remember taking on the trivia. Not you personally, Claire. I mean, I think we're out of people who will do it. Yeah. Sam is saying we cannot do it ever again.
No.
You got to go back to the old era.
Okay. All right. But this was a very fun experiment here for 12 weeks. Thank you all so much for listening. We appreciate your feedback and your comments. I read them all. Take care, everybody. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye, guys.